water came the influx of excess plastic bottles. And the question was, what do we do with the bottles? In studio right now, a special guest with other special guests to talk about what do we do with the bottles during the Flint water crisis. Here with me right now, are we live?
We are live.
Okay, hello Facebook. Here with me right now, live, Miss Lindsay Buffon. Is that right, Lindsay?
It is completely correct.
All right, well, welcome to our fair city.
Thank you for welcoming me. I appreciate it.
Tell me, who is Lindsay Buffon?
I am an assistant curator at the Queens Museum, which is a art museum in New York City. And yeah, that's my position. I work with artists on a daily basis.
Well, what brings you to Bedrock?
So I'm here in Flint working on a project by an artist whose name is Mel Chin.
Mm-hmm.
He is an artist who has been to Flint many times before. His work over the years has focused on the crisis of lead poisoning, both in Flint and around the country. And he has been here before working on projects called the $100 Bill Project with students in the area. And when he was here, he was trying to think of a way, he's an artist who also deals a lot with ecology and the environment. And how do we bring something positive, something hopeful, instead of, something negative to the city? And what he saw was an opportunity to use these bottles for something that is hopeful and art-related. So what we're going to do is, as part of this project, which is called Flint Fit, we are collecting empty water bottles that folks would like to donate to the project. And, yeah, we're going to get the process started.
Well, let's do a quick sort of timeout. You say you're here working on a project.
Yes.
But you're not an outsider alone working on this project.
I am not alone. We are collaborating with lots of folks in the community, including the ladies standing behind me, Miss Barbie Biggs, Liberty Bell, and Rihanna here. We're working together along with lots of other folks in the community that we're bringing on to help us spread the word and collect bottles and hopefully just be a part of this process moving forward as we figure out how this prototype we're doing is gonna go.
Well, ladies, can we get you in the shot so that our listeners and our viewers know who you are?
Lib, you gotta get in the shot. There you go.
So if you have not heard of Flint Fit yet, be on the lookout. Okay, continue.
Should I go over what we're going to do, what the plan is for Flint Fit?
What is the plan?
The plan is, so we are hoping to collect as many bottles as possible to take to a recycling factory in North Carolina, which is where the artist Mel Chin is currently living. And this facility is called Unify. And what they do is they flake and turn the bottles into thread, which is then turned into fabric. So it is a special kind of recycling that allows you to generate something. And those bottles will be turned into fabric. Then they will come back to Flint. And the amazing women at the New Life Center in their commercial sewing program are going to sew patterns that are designed by fashion designer Tracy Reese. She's based in New York, but she's from Michigan, and she was excited to give her services for free for the project, for this prototype, and she's going to design amazing clothes that are going to be made here in Flint.
I have tried to vet this project to make sure it's legit and make sure it's on the up and up.
Of course.
I have heard that there are other community activists who have signed on and basically gave their endorsement. Who are some of those individuals?
Yeah, so some of the individuals we met with include the amazing Bishop Jefferson, as well as Melissa Mays we've talked with. We've talked with so many folks. We've, Leon El-Alamin is another person from the MAID Institute that we're talking with, folks at Sylvester Broom Institute, from Sylvester Broom Empowerment Village. Who else is involved? So many people that we're grateful for. Maurice Davis. What? Naira. So we've been talking to lots of folks as well as Juani Olivares. We're grateful.
So let me break this down. We're collecting empty water bottles.
Yes.
They'll be sent to North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be broken down,
mm-hmm.
made into fabric, shipped back to Flint, following patterns from a Michigander. They will sew these patterns, and then what?
So then the plan is really to show them off, right? So we're making a collection of 8 garments. We're making 2 copies of each garment. So it's only a few items at the end of the day. And the idea is to show these works in fashion shows. We're going to have one fashion show at the place I work at Queens Museum in New York. And then we're hoping also next year, in 2018, to do another fashion show here in Flint, to bring visibility around the project and to see what can become of it. This is a prototype, a test for a way to turn a situation into more possibilities, to see kind of what comes of it. We don't know yet. We just want to get the word out.
So how are you collecting these bottles?
So we're collecting the bottles in a few different ways. Thanks to the amazing folks that we're working with, some of which are here, we're passing out drums. They're blue drums. You might see them around. They say Flint Fit and drop bottles here on them. And we're placing those at several locations around the city. If you have our flyer, there's a link to a map where you can see different locations around the city where you can drop your bottles. In addition, you can call us and say, hey, I've got a ton of bottles we're accumulating over here. Can someone come pick them up?
Do you know that number right offhand?
It's going to either be my number or Miss Barbie Biggs' number.
Can we get that number so we can put it out there in the universe right now?
Absolutely. So Miss Barbie Biggs' number, if she doesn't mind me sharing it, is 810-824-9909. And my number, Lindsay Burfond, is 718-541-1746, and we can make sure we've got someone out there to collect from you. Or if you're interested in hosting a drum at your facility for collection, that's a possibility as well.
Let's say I live at an apartment complex,
mm-hmm.
and I'm just a resident there, but I want to donate my bottles. How would that work?
So if you're a resident, you can look at the map and see if there's a drum near you. You can drop them at. If not, give us a call, and we'll figure something out.
Okay, this interview is part of the kickoff
mm-hmm.
for the process.
Yes.
On Monday, the 30th, at the New Life Center, which is located on Lawndale near Pasadena, you're having a launch party.
We are.
Tell us about that.
We're really excited to kind of welcome everyone to learn more about the project. And it's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. at the New Life Center. We're going to have food, music. We're also going to have an arts educator to work with kids doing arts projects. The impetus for that art project is allowing kids to kind of imagine the city they want to see using different art materials. So there's going to be a lot going on. We hope lots of folks will come out, and they can also bring their bottles to the event if they'd like. We can take them from them there if they have any laying around.
You say music.
Yes.
Music by whom?
So we have music by DJ Smuvy. Gabby Davis is going to be our DJ for the evening, as well as special performances. We're working with Farmadou Collins to bring us. There's going to be a trio there that we're really excited to have.
Eclipse. And he will
Eclipse. I wasn't sure if the trio is called Eclipse. Yes, Eclipse Band. I'm very excited about it. They're awesome.
And who are some of the others that will be assisting in the music?
some others that will be assisting in the music.
Yes, the trio members.
The trio members, I do not know off the top of my head.
Why you look at me?
Somebody knows who the rest of the trio is.
Well, we know for sure that Mr. Kirkland is. He's the keyboardist. And we're not exactly sure of the other one, but maybe it's Kill Bill. And so we're very excited. I mean, whoever it is will be more than grateful, and we're sure they're going to do a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to meet Mr. Collins, and he, was telling me all about the work they do, and I was just so blown away. I was like, bring whoever, we're so excited to have you.
I believe I heard food as well.
Food. Yes, we're going to have lots of food that is catered by Gorgeous Meals, Brandy Cox. She's been absolutely amazing, and I'm so excited she's involved.
Well, you have flunked this radio interview. You were supposed to bring some samples of that with you.
I'm so sorry I messed up. Brandy, where are you?
Again, recap the events for Monday.
Sure. So Monday is our community launch party, which is at the New Life Center from 6 to 8 p.m. And that address is 3115 Lawndale Avenue. And there will be food, there'll be music, and there will be arts activities for children.
And you, the public, are cordially invited to attend.
Absolutely.
If you'd like to practice for Halloween, come on out a day early. Bring your bottles. Bring your energy. This is another innovative project involving the city of Flint. It could be history in the making. Monday night, we'd love to see you at the launch party. In the meantime, like later today or tomorrow, if people want to collect their bottles, what are those numbers so we can get the bottles to you?
Absolutely. So Miss Barbie Biggs, who is so amazing as helping as our bottle collection coordinator for this project, her number is 810-824-9909, and my number, Lindsay Burfond, is 718-541-1746, and you should be able to reach one of us for sure.
What kind of turnout are you expecting on Monday night?
I'm hoping for lots of folks, but I will be so grateful for anyone who's interested in the project just to come and talk with us. The artist who's organizing the project, Mr. Mel Chin, is going to be present as well, answering questions and talking about his work. So yeah, we just love to have people there, as many as possible.
What has the response been thus far as you go through the community and talk to people about what you're doing?
It's been so positive, and it's been, a part of the process has also been, which I am incredibly grateful for, is the opportunity to hear people's stories, to hear what people think of the project and how they want to get involved. I think people are, at first curious, and then they always ask great questions about how we're going to move forward. But I think what we're hoping for and what has been true and how I've been talking to people is that it's an opportunity for thinking expansively, thinking about what resources you have on hand and how to make them into something that can be really creative and hopeful.
And one of the best pieces of the project is your employing Flint residents.
Yes, we have. We're very grateful.
So, ladies and gentlemen, support the project. And when you support the project, you support Flint residents.
Absolutely.
Flint Fit. Make sure you get involved. We have umpteen hundreds churches here. Churches, collect the water bottles, get them to Flint Fit so they can be processed. Civic organizations, Greek organizations, community groups, industry. There's room for everybody in this community to participate in Flint Fit. Parting words, Lindsay and company.
Who's got parting words?
You.
I do?
Yes.
Liberty? Nothing? I just want to say a hearty thank you. thank you to everyone in the Flint community that has been so welcoming to us. And we hope to see you on Monday at the New Life Center, 6 to 8.
Thank you, Lindsay and company. We return you to the Jazz Jacuzzi for such a time as this, here at 92.1 wfov lpfm Flint.
Stand by.